Hi, it's 975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. And the Dark Marauders took an evening off of being scumbag pirates and pirating everyone in Seoul, and spent an evening helping New Pilots Initiative coach some of their pilots. This was escape and evasion training. We helped them learn to evade and escape. And one of them got a bit feisty and was trying to actually interdict us and attack us back, which was quite funny. Some people learned some valuable lessons. There were a couple of accidents. A few people got killed, but on the whole, we managed to refrain from actually killing them and just giving them advice on ship builds, escape and evasion, and basically teaching people not to panic by simulating attack by a bunch of pirate scumbags intent on taking your drives out as quick as possible. Now, we did pull out all the stops. We were going full bore, using dirty tactics like ramming, spamming lots of missiles, really sort of trying our best to take their drives out as quick as possible. And it was really good fun. We had a good evening doing it. The New Pilots Initiative guys, I think, learned some valuable lessons. A few of them learned their ship builds weren't anywhere near as capable as they thought they were. And I'll be honest, it's valuable lessons. These New Pilots Initiative guys are coming through. It's great to see. We're seeing a lot of new pilots in the game, and it's great that NEWP are getting their hands on a lot of them. There are other squads out there that are noob scoop factions that don't help their commanders. They just sort of set them to work for them, grinding things out. Some groups are way better than others. 7th Legion's a really good group for a new pilot who doesn't know what they want to do in the game, because they pretty much do everything. They're mercenaries. They get involved in everything. New Pilots Initiative are an amazing organisation that train pilots. That's what they do, and they get you to a level where they're then, releasing you to the wild, because some of these NEWP guys will want to be PvPers, and eventually they'll break away from NEWP, join PvP groups, and it's great that they've had that backing and training and help getting their engineers, help learning to escape and evade, help with their ship builds. It's vital stuff, and it's all good for the longevity of the game and the open environment, because if NEWP can get a hold of a player and teach them right, it's much better that than somebody, I'm thinking of a couple of people, the sort of people that constantly put out looking for posts, looking for recruitment. Squadrons that are run by people more interested in their place on leaderboards, or more interested in their own personal glory than helping the pilots, more interested in just having the numbers. There are a few commanders out there. If you don't know what I mean, watch some of my Yo Eminence playlist. Hi, do you have a faction? I would much rather the New Pilots Initiative got hold of players than people like Yo Eminence, who aren't going to teach them anything, aren't even going to talk to them, but are just going to have them as a number to add to his bragging rights, and sat him about doing PvE, bounty hunting, to get his squad high up on the leaderboards, because he thinks that means he's spanking everyone else. Which, if that was the case, NEWP would have spanked everyone. They're obviously the best combat pilots in the game, because they were number 1 on the PvE leaderboards the other month. It is hilarious when people look at those boards and think they actually mean something to small PvP factions. But PvPers are a small minority group, and they only consider their own bragging rights. They don't care about any leaderboards or anything like that. People who heavily into PvP, they know who the best commanders are in the game, they know who the best pilots are in the game, and that's all that matters to them, their own bragging rights amongst themselves. I would honestly say, get your basics down, learn from NEWP, and worry about joining a PvP faction when you've got all that down. Anyway, that's all for me talking. Enjoy this last clip, and I'll say that's all. Thank you very much for watching.